ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's podcast we call Love and Bullshit, where we spread the love
and air out
the bullshit.
Hello.
And we are back for another one. Tonight's topic is creep.
Dun, dun.
I know we've all experienced this one.
Oh, man. All right. So now, let's be clear. Are we TLC creep or are we like creepy crawler creep?
We both. We gonna touch both sides of it. We gonna TLC and creepy crawler it up tonight.
All right, let's do it then. Welcome to Love and Bullshit. Let's get to it. So Sherelle wrote,
yeah,
creep is the topic of the show, right?
Yes, it is.
Let's start with the awkward ones, right? Let's start with the awkward ones. They're more fun to talk about.
Okay, let's talk about how I go to the gym.
Yes, here we go.
I go to the gym and, you know, I'm doing my exercises.
And hold on, let me, yeah.
And, you know, leg day is important to women.
Yeah, leg day is very important.
Leg day is important to women. So, you know, and there's mirrors all around the gym.
Of course.
And it's funny how many men you will catch in the middle of their workout who will stop working out and will just watch you.
Working their eyes out. They're working their eyes out.
Watch you doing your workout. It's like, sir, you ain't touched or picked up that weight in like 15 minutes. You just been sitting there.
Doing an eyelid.
And it's always old men. I'm going to tell you right now, it's always the old men. The younger guys or the, 30, 40, they're usually cool. It's the old men that don't care no more.
Yeah, well, no. You say they're usually cool because they're smoother.
They probably are.
They know how to turn away quicker. They know the creep radar. They know the mirror thing. The old man gives two shits about how you feel.
The old men don't care.
He really want to ask how much.
You
know what I'm saying?
Those old men remind me of Mr. Burns on The Simpsons. Like,
yo, but it's hard to say that, like, who's, like, I won't be one of them one day. I don't want to, but, like, who's to say, like, when you really get older and you looking at the clock, like, yo, fuck all of this shit, I'm going out with a bang. But
you know what? I had a conversation with this dude one time, and he was talking about, he was like, yeah, you look like you work out. And I'm like, yeah, I do. And he was just like, what do you feel about gym etiquette? And I'm like, it's definitely a thing. When you put a certain amount of weights on the machine, it's like, if it's a lot, take it back after you're done, because I'm not about to unrack all these 45-pound plates. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I was like, yeah, that's the thing. If you putting on 3, 4, 5 plates, take them back off. I mean, if you just have one on there, I'm fine, because I'm probably going to use that anyway.
Yeah.
But, yeah, gym etiquette's thing. He was like, so then what do you feel about, like, women wearing their little outfits in there? I'm like, well, what do you mean? And he was like, you don't feel like that's part of gym etiquette? I'm like, how is that part of gym etiquette? He was like, well, as a man that's in there trying to get his workout on, how am I supposed to feel when I'm trying to do my workout and y'all come in there with them little clothes? I'm like, first of all, I was like, oh, this nigga want me to roast his ass. I'm like, first of all, that's gym etiquette. So clothes is gym etiquette to you. So it's my problem.
What are you supposed to wear, first of all? And who?
But my thing is, like, because you can't control your hormones as a man, I'm supposed to come in there with baggy sweatpants and a big ass t-shirt so that you can finish your workout because you don't know how to control where your eyes go and you can't just pay attention to your workout.
Damn.
That becomes my fault and my problem. I'm giving improper gym etiquette.
Damn.
I was like, if you don't get the fuck.
That's wild. But you know what though? Like, once again, that's that immature mindset. Like,
yes.
I can't really. In a sense, he might have been trying to hit on you.
No, he definitely was.
Yeah,
that was just a conversation, but it was still stupid conversation.
And it was dumb because, like, I can't work out. But guess what? You just made yourself sound like a creep. So now you just told me that when we go out to the gym, people don't realize the shit that they say, like, can be used against you. Like, so you just told me when you're in the gym, you look at ass all day long.
And you can't control yourself.
Because nobody in here is thinking about what to put on before they fucking come in here because you're here.
Because trust me, if there's a girl that's walking around with a fat ass in the gym, we all see it. Women, we see it too.
Everybody sees it.
But Jesus Christ, like, can you control yourself? It's like, all right, look, but stop staring. Stop making people uncomfortable.
The craziest part about it is, like, everybody sees every ass in the room.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
Even if you're not trying to, you're still gonna
help it.
a certain view of somebody at a certain, like, you're a real yo, you know what? The gym has to be the creep hub.
It definitely is.
I thought it was the strip club.
No, it's the gym.
It has to be the gym.
It's the gym.
Fuck.
People come in there to be creepy.
Yo, okay, so now this is
because that's all they call. That's all they care about in there is bodies.
Yo, this is left field, right? But it's not. But since you are in the gym way more than I am, have you ever witnessed like a guy like extra too excited, like on set?
Nah, I can't say that.
Okay.
I can't.
Because we're talking creeps, so I kind of got to see how far. Did somebody Pee Wee Herman the gym before?
Nah,
like,
he'd have to get put out. He'd have to get put out. Nah, no.
Of course, you know it has happened somewhere. But
I'm sure, but I've never experienced that.
Yeah, that's be thankful that you weren't the one that was present.
That's definitely nasty.
Pee Wee Herman Jr. decides to come to a gym near you.
You want to get karate chopped in his throat?
Hello. Wow. All right, so creeps, right? Let's keep it on the creepy creep side, right?
Can women be creeps?
Yes.
Have you ever experienced a woman being a creep?
Oh my goodness. Yes.
And honestly, I know women can be creeps, but what is your experience?
Women can be creeps because, like, let me tell you something. Social media has made a lot of women really weird because a lot of the things that they couldn't have access to or even do research on, they can overly do it now. They have more information about anybody who they think of, anybody who gets thrown in a fold, you know. So it's just a lot. And people can get really weird when they start playing with social medias and, you know, just doing stuff that we would call immature. You know what I'm saying? And that's creepy to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you start, like, creating new pages and messaging people. Yeah. When you start, you know, like, guys, you got to be a really weird dude to do that. But there's a lot more women that I know that admittedly, you know what I'm saying, be like, yeah, I created a fake page. They even do it for shit with each other. But, like, shit like that be the creep shit for me.
You know, social media gives people, like, the courage to do a lot of things they wouldn't do.
Yeah, because they're under the impression they're being a ghost, not knowing that, like, they did it from the same IP address as their fucking regular email and shit. Like, it's just weird, but, like, I mean, nah, that's in that way. In other ways, yes, I've experienced women, like, coming on to me, like, you know, aggressively before. And, you know, like I said, sometimes, I tell you like this. I've been put in situations where I wanted something, right? But then it came aggressively to me. And then I was like,
I don't know if I want this anymore.
Shit. Instantly in my brain, I'm thinking, how often do you do this approach when you want what you want? Which really doesn't matter at the end of the day, because shit, that's what we do, right? But as a man, it just is different because we look at y'all as like, yo, I seen a post today. Oh my goodness.
You guys enjoy like the chase.
Let me tell you something. Yo, let me tell you, the chase is the greatest part. Mm-hmm. There's no better feeling than that in execution. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just another level of validation that nothing else can get. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. But it's just, you know, I guess because the woman is the most powerful thing in the universe, right? So, like, we seek validation from as many of y'all as possible.
Right.
No, for real, like.
I can see that.
Is that a thing? Like, that might need to be a conversation.
That's a whole nother conversation.
Because we do seek validation. Like, before we seek validation within ourselves, we look for women to, you know.
Validate you.
Which is weird. Not everybody. We're not speaking for everybody.
That's ego.
Yeah, we're not speaking for everybody, guys. So let's.
Well, what post did you see today?
Yo, so this post I seen today. This nigga said, I want you to read it. That's why I don't even want to. I want the world to know that it is real, and I did not make this up. Hold on. I know he didn't take this shit down. Oh my goodness. Somebody might have made it. Okay. Hold on. Oh no. There you go.
Okay.
16 hours ago. This is why I was lost, right? This post here on his page.
Yeah.
Is from 16 hours ago.
And he posted a whole bunch of stuff saying, dang, he's been posting like crazy.
I've never posted on my story that much. Okay.
No, that's on his page. Not even.
Read this, please, to the people.
Once another dick goes inside that pussy, you can die for all I care. Whoa. Is he mad?
Do you understand how
whoa
possessive men are over? Do you understand? This is deep.
That is deep. Wow.
Can you imagine?
Men really think like that. That's crazy.
Social media is the greatest shit of all time because people comfortably express this. So like these conversations, like I used to tell, like I had a female friend back in the day who I used to try to give advice to, and a lot of times she'd hear me and didn't hear me because it was just what it was.
Right.
Now on social media, you see it left and right, so I don't even have to tell you anymore. You can just compare your shit to scrolling your page and see who's having a fucked up day. They can walk you down fucked up lane too, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, it's crazy, man. Love and fucking bullshit.
Yeah, that's deep. I mean, I know men are territorial, but jeez,
I saw that and was like, damn.
Then she could die though.
I ain't never felt that way about anything.
Dang, why she gotta die?
But for real though, like that's how it be mentally. And no bullshit. Every time growing up, if one of our friends was cheated on by his girl,
yeah,
right, and we found out, and they got back together, that dude was always looked at as like the weak one, right?
Like you're a sucker.
Like he's a sucker.
Right.
And I mean,
but it's okay if he cheats on her and she takes him back.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's weird, like, and we stand on these things though.
Oh, of course.
Like how we're talking about this right now. There's people agreeing, but then we stand on. A nigga would be like, I'm sure, somebody who's listening right now, whoever they're dealing with, I'm talking to my homies right now, okay, right? Whoever they dealt with prior to who they deal with now, they're like, yeah, if somebody else after, like, I don't give a shit about it.
because niggas be backtracking. So
they
I
do
don't
backtrack,
that.
but
niggas be backtracking,
but
so
listen,
they can say that all they want.
But listen, this is the thing though. She's not. That is emotion. That is emotion so deep that you don't even know how to put it into words. So you're just gonna say something that's so crazy.
Yeah, you gonna tell her to die? Why she gotta die? I mean,
that man, like, I'll tell you this: if somebody was to tell you that, you have to understand that person loves you a little too much.
That's like obsessive.
Like, you can't have that much of me, motherfucker. Like, calm down.
That's something, like, again,
what? Now, like, if you're married,
because that creep life can go borderline psycho.
But now, if you're married though, and this conversation is happening within that conversation, then I mean I can understand.
No,
I can understand. No, I'm just saying. If now, whoa, don't. When I say I can understand, I mean the emotion within that moment.
Oh, you're upset.
So if he was the good guy, like, because sometimes it happens.
Yeah, that's true.
So there goes a two side to every story bullshit. But I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, that was deep. And me as a man, when I saw that, I was like,
but men really don't see this. Like, men can do the exact same thing that their girl goes out and does, and it's only wrong on one side.
Oh yeah, you only get one shot.
But I know what I'm saying. It's like if a woman goes out and cheats, like, it's the worst thing. The world is about to end. Like, you are a whore, you're a bitch.
Ended.
But with a man, when he cheats, it's like, oh man,
I fucked up.
She didn't mean nothing.
I fucked up.
It's just like, it's not that serious. Like, I shouldn't have did it. I don't know what I was thinking, but it's like, so I'm just like, so it's not that serious when you do it. But if she goes out and does it, it's the end of the world.
Somebody need to get shot. Yeah.
because that woman didn't mean anything to you. Like, that's supposed to be a point. Like, when a man says that, I really want to know what they think our reaction is supposed to be to that. Like, oh, okay, she didn't mean anything. Oh, okay, babe, it's cool then. As long as she ain't mean anything, then it's cool.
Yeah.
Like, what are you expecting us to say to that?
Yeah, nothing.
Like, that's supposed to be a point.
Nothing. You know what? I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. This is why I have an uncle, right, who loves to talk to me about white women all the fucking time.
He loves white women.
He tells me these niggas is dumb and da 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 da. They need to get them a white girl. They fucking up. You know why? Because they need to get them a white girl. And you know why? And I'm not saying nothing against our white women listeners and followers and friends. I'm just saying, because just like how they say niggas eat fried chicken and watermelon, they say that white women cater to their black men.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So he's like, get a white woman, right? And his whole theory behind getting a white woman is because the white woman doesn't argue. A white woman is not looking through your phone, which these white women do, duh. But because the thing is that there are a lot of guys who find the submissive ones, and you know, they glorify that to the universe, and everybody sees that and they're like, hey, you know, get you a white girl. They're not gonna argue, fuss and fight.
I just feel like any man that is looking for a woman that is just going to let them do whatever they want, not speak her mind, what they call arguing, not speak her mind, let that man run all over him, that man is weak. You're
Facts.
looking for somebody that you can run all over. You are weak.
Let me tell you something, Sherelle. At the end of the day, let me tell you how a lot of these so-called I'm not beating up my men, my homies, because you know what I'm saying, like, we ain't. Let me tell you this. As men, right, we're supposed to be leaders and XYZ, right? The household, relationships, the whole 9 yards. But when you're known as the fuck up in your relationship and in your household, and you lose, because a lot of people lose that power within their house and then don't know how to regain that, and that's how a lot of their fucking shit goes south. You know what I'm saying? I
just don't understand how men correlate being the man to being in control of your significant other. Like, you have to control this person.
It ain't even a control. It's just about...
Oh, it's definitely control.
Yeah, no, it is control. It's power. Yeah, no, you're right. Because, I mean, it's more so a nigga saying, this what I'm gonna do, and this is what it is. And niggas trying to treat their relationship like their job. When they go to work, like, nigga, I'm here.
Yeah,
but I do what I want to do when I feel like it.
But then they don't do that at their job, though, because at their job they're not the one in control. So it's like
hello.
So they try to come home, and all the things that they can't control outside of their house, they come home and they do it inside of their house. And it's like, why would you want that? Why would you want a partner that you can just you're pretty much, they're your robot?
Yeah, you know what? My bad.
Your puppet.
I actually got kind of lost in thought a second ago. So what I was trying to say was. What I was really trying to say, Sherelle, was at the end of the day, a man should be looking for that person that's going to raise their kids.
Yeah.
Like, you got to understand that these women that you're trying to make your significant other, all these women that you idolize and looking at on Instagram, like, who is that person?
Right.
She's got to, if that's who you really want, she's got to raise your kids someday if you want to have kids. Like, that's what you're really supposed to be thinking about.
And you want a support system, not somebody that you're controlling, though.
Listen, man, you want somebody
but it should be on both ends. Like, you're supposed to support her too. It's not. It can't always be about the man.
Exactly. You know, but the balance is what we look for, right? It's all about the balance, because a lot of the times, you know, women put us men through bullshit because of situations that other people have put them through. And it was another man or another woman or whatever the case may be. Like, what was that Music Soul Child song? I ain't Anthony even, you're Steven.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm talking about? Other guys, yeah. Like, that song is
that was one of my favorite songs.
That shit was, He said,
previous cat.
Yeah. He said, I'm not to blame for the games that was played by previous cats.
Yeah.
And like, it's so real, but it's like fucked up because, you know, you have to be, once again, it's like we talked about, people and be in two different spaces in a relationship at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta have that flow. If you can't get into that flow, the previous cat situation is going to re-spark every fucking time, because something's gonna remind you of, you know, if you don't catch your own flow,
yeah,
which is that new vibe, is gonna be something to reconnect to the bullshit.
So, staying on topic, right?
Yes.
Let's talk about the other side of creep.
Yes.
Creeping. So I creep.
Oh.
Yeah, just keep it on the down low. Okay. So nobody is supposed to know.
You better kill
so
that.
I creep.
Hey.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we talking about...
It's a little flex. I hear
you. What do you think is the main reason people out here creeping? You know, the new word for it is sneaky link. Your sneaky link. That's the new word people are using. Sneaky link.
Anything to make shit sound cooler to do, right? That's really all it is. It's like, let's find out another cool way to have people wanting to fuck on each other and shit behind closed doors, like,
and just cheating on a significant other.
Like, you know, it's this is the thing. We promote that more than anything else. So at the end of the day, we all participate in the promotion of it.
But it just goes to show you that it's just like, that just means there are so many unhappy, unfulfilled people in this world.
Of course.
It's so many. And that's how you, it's just like, it should tell you something about the way the system and our mentalities are set up.
Man, listen. They program you, you follow the program, you are the program.
The Matrix.
You stuck in the fucking Matrix.
Welcome to the Matrix.
Like, what the fuck? So creeping is like, for most people in my brain, is them searching to fill a void, right?
Mm-hmm.
You fucking flick me off. You know, you have
Sherelle,
you have a lot of other fingers.
The
one eye that you chose to scratch your finger with.
Did you really just point that out? I'm trying to scratch my eye.
Anyway.
Creep. Nigga, creep.
Was that creepy that I noticed that? Alright, anyway. These, like, yo, the creeps come in all shapes, forms, and fashions. Creeps come in all kind of ways. Creeps are viral. Creeps are fucking...
Whoa, what kind of viral we talking about?
Yeah, they're that way too. Shit.
What kind of viral we talking about? Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. There's virtual creeps. That's what I meant to say.
But I'm talking about creeping. Creeping.
No, I know. So look, because DMs is creeping.
Yeah.
Right or wrong?
Yeah.
Do you get a pass for that?
No, not. I mean, now if somebody slides in your DMs, you can't help that. But
I'm talking about the slider.
If you're entertaining it,
I'm talking about the slider or the entertainment, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's creeping too.
Well, so hold on.
That's the easy pass.
Is the one sliding in the DMs? Are they single or are they with somebody else? If you single, you're not really creeping. We're not talking about single people. Okay, we talking about people in relationships.
This is love and bullshit. Okay. Here. We talking about relationships. We try to help. We of course we talk about the single life, of course, but you know what we're talking. You know what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, what? Yo, Sherelle, let me tell you something. The creep life has driven some niggas to do the weirdest things, okay? And let's say things like this, right? Change what they wear, right?
Take a shower when they first get home.
Take a shower when they first get home. They have a bag, like how y'all have the whole bag?
Oh, the whole bag.
Yeah, niggas got a whole bag.
Oh, niggas is magically picking up all these hours at work that's not reflecting on their check. Like, why your check don't look like the hours you said you were putting in?
Hey, how much you was getting paid?
You should be getting a time and a half, nigga. Overtime. You got all this overtime hours you've been doing. Where's the time and a half on your check?
Facts. Y'all, listen, y'all better be careful out here because it's too many. I'm telling you, like I said, that back to that lady creep, because there's that guy creep who does the same shit too. But that lady creep is 10 times more worse, okay? Mm-hmm. She will get on that internet and find out everything or whatever she needs to know. Some people spend more time trying to figure shit out about the other person than trying to fix.
Women are FBI. You can link anything to. I'm telling you, once you start stalking one person's page,
I've seen some amazing shit.
And then like you check out the comments and the likes, it'll take you down this rabbit hole. And you just start finding out stuff that you weren't even looking for. Like, wait a minute. Yo. How these two people know each other? Oh, wait a minute.
I'll tell you some creepy shit. Somebody fucking paid for my, what's it called? The shit where you trace your history back.
Your Ancestry DNA?
My Ancestry.com shit. Like, that was weird, yo.
Somebody paid for it?
Like not like she paid for it and like tried to impress me with like knowing personal shit from. Yeah, that was really.
Wait a
weird.
minute, how did she even get that information?
Dog, listen, we'll talk about that off record.
Oh my gosh.
But yes, like really, 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 really. Now shit like that, creep.
Wow.
Creep. But you know,
okay.
So the problem with the creep thing is that some creeps believe they have passes. Like, they believe there's creep passes.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
some people really don't think they're doing anything wrong.
Exactly. And some people think because, you know, you have a certain kind of relationship with them that they have the green light because they're comfortable enough to have it on their, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't, nobody, oh, man. But yeah, my ancestors, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, and you didn't want to like figure this out and do this and no.
Why? That is weird.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, that was super weird. But you know, shout out to her because she's doing really well right now. She has kids and a husband and.
I'm like, nigga, I know your ancestry. You from Africa.
It looks
That's
good on Instagram.
That's all I need to know.
Yeah, for real. Like, you feel me? Like, what you say your family from? Jamaica? Okay, cool. Like, did she just go all the way on I didn't even do that for myself. Like, we don't go together. Like, that's creeps. Yeah. Like, yo, creeps. Ooh, we did. Listen, yeah, we need to go. I'll chop some of this up and put this back in because we need to touch on a couple more creep things.
Creeping?
Yeah, because like it goes on levels of sexual levels too. Like, have like when you hit that whatever that is down, you know what I'm saying?
The what?
Whatever that okay, lights off, the lights on switch. That switch that when you done, you get up and she's just looking at you like you done stole something from her, which is probably her soul. Let's talk about that creep.
The snatching souls?
Yes, because
that brings me back to what I mentioned earlier. There's a fine line between creep and psycho.
Okay.
So
who is that? Can we talk about that individual though? Who is that individual that the soul snatched?
We talking about the soul snatcher or the one that got their soul snatched?
The one that got the soul snatched, obviously, because they follow you and to figure this shit out and like. You got some more of that shit, right?
I ain't never been done like this before. Never in my life. Yeah.
Because as a guy, I've had some great, you know, mushu around.
Mushu.
Oh,
you calling it mushu?
Yeah, but I've always been like, damn, oh wow, you know, that was, you know, but I've never been like, I gotta make.
Bitch, where you at?
Yo,
I'm flying back to Tokyo.
I'ma lose my whole. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't relate to those type of emotions either, where you're just like, I gotta have you.
Yeah, like where's that? Whoa.
Like, all right.
Your soul? See if I can shoot it back in. Yeah.
You can have it back, bitch.
Where you want me to put it?
this thing dingy anyway.
But the soul, bitch.
It's fucking up my whole aura.
Hey, look,
my chakras unaligned and everything now. I need you to take this back.
Facts. Hey, look, I've been squirting kids from that soul all over this floor for the past 3 months. Shit.
Take this back.
You ain't got it back yet? I thought it landed somewhere in this motherfucker. But yeah. So, I don't know. We just had a random conversation about creeps. Because that's what today's episode was about.
Yeah.
Creeps.
But it's that time again.
Yeah, it's that time.
We appreciate you guys joining us again for another episode of Love and Bullshit,
where we spread the love
and air out the bullshit.
Yeah. So, till next time.
Peace out.
Boom.